See, they don't talk until I say something. This time I waited longer.
Just in case.
I waited until almost 20 seconds.
I've been early one too many times. I've given up for now. For now, being the keywords.
I figured I'd try doing the
Who's
opposite.
ready for some fun?
Okay, it's been fun, everybody. Hello. Welcome back, everybody. If you are on YouTube, welcome to Novakast episode 418. If you're on Twitch, welcome to Steady Buddies, not numbered, what did I call this? Batter Up Edition.
That's a good one.
Well, because I looked up the name of the punishment, and I didn't like that one. It didn't make sense to me. But we are starting our first trial for Danganronpa. Excited. I take that as a no.
What do you mean?
I'm asking Rob. Is he excited for the first class trial? So,
I think.
Like I said,
Good luck.
yeah, it's... Okay, so Phoenix Wright is slow, but Danganronpa is fast. And it's not just about pointing out contradictions. The court record would be the equivalent for this game. It would be the e-handbook. But yeah, you'll see. Anyway, so we are safe for this evening. I didn't even mute my microphone at all. And hello, welcome to those who just tuned in. 3 people, hello. Feel free to say hi in the chat if you want to. Otherwise, lurking is just fine. Anyway, so, I didn't unmute at all last time, so Rob does not have to face punishment for this stream, but we are potentially up for punishment for the next stream, so if they're in the wheel, we'll go ahead and spin this and get going, shall we? Yes?
Yes.
Maybe? Okay.
Woohoo! Let's see what we get tonight for our next time.
Tonight.
Yay.
Fight me! Ooh! Okay. Okay.
Rob, we should have got him that pacifier.
It wouldn't stop me. If anything, it would just make it more annoying.
No, we should have definitely got him a huge fucking pacifier. Damn it. Alright. Punish all. 2 punishments next stream. I'm leaving that double trouble in just because of Aden.
Guaranteed?
So no,
Guaranteed?
it is not guaranteed. But
Okay.
I'm leaving double trouble still in, so it could be a quadruple trouble. All right, punishment number 1. I don't know if I count that as talking.
Yeah, sure. Taking a drink. Guess the song title.
Okay, guess the song. Okay.
All right. Just for the sake of my wrist, I'm going to go ahead and spin for punishment number 2, and then I'll move to the next wheel. So you guys remember the first punishment, right?
Yep.
Yep, okay. Punishment number 2.
What's it gonna be? Oh, the doggy punishment.
Oh, shit!
Puppy power. Similar to
Puppy
the
power.
actual punishment, whenever one of Rob's dogs comes up to him, stream ends. And they have to provide a photo of proof. Which I did not do last time, I apologize. I sent it after the stream.
You
All right.
were exhausted.
Yeah.
Actually, we all were.
Yeah, Ash did not want to come up to the desk. Alright, so what are we doing? Disorder.
So it's person
yes.
specifics,
Disorder, right?
though.
So who gets to give the star?
Watches it to me again.
Watches it's all hands on deck.
What's it gonna? Come on. Thank you.
Nah!
You called it.
Yay. So glad. This is great.
Yeah, you jinxed it. How's it feel?
Oh, I just pulled an Aden? That's cool.
Yeah.
See how I turned that back around to make it snarky towards you? It's great. Alrighty. On that note, let's get into gameplay. Yay! We will slowly get there once my mouse lets me. Alright, we're good. And hello, welcome to the stream.
Okay, so
A class
talk to
trial!
everybody. So whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh?
Hold on.
Damn, we really got to go through this class trial thing, huh? If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it.
I'm telling you, I didn't do it.
Yeah, sure, whatever, man.
There's no point in standing around here. So settle your resolve and step into the future.
Relax! I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet!
Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way. Sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her?
Sayaka?
Sayaka? Wait, I've go.
You clicked on
Wait.
the wrong thing.
Yeah, you
Because I have no choice but to get on this. Yeah. Let's begin. Ah, crap. I didn't get to talk to everybody.
It's all good.
Good idea.
Are you scared?
No. Scared isn't quite right.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth.
I need to
Gonna be
uncover the truth of
Sayaka.
Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do it. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. Leon.
Turns out Sayaka tried to kill Makoto.
As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move.
I'm still concerned that we're gonna have to turn up the voices.
I turned down the stream pretty low.
Steel box.
I mean, for the characters.
Oh. We'll see how it goes.
Because of some of the way the mini-games happen.
Alright, steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Obviously,
Oblivious.
oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Not even close! It's total shit!
Okay. Everyone, find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now! Hurry up!
We did what he said and found our seats.
I wonder what Rob's gonna think. Oh, there it is.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
They're still with us.
In spirit.
And sign.
The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tensions and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Yes.
Got some skills.
We only got the one.
Here's one we got two.
Oh wait, I think I do got two, don't I? No, it's just one.
Alright, let's see what these do. Oh, it is just the one.
Yeah,
damage
so this
Increased
is like
damage.
Phoenix Wright. It's like Phoenix Wright with skill perks.
Yep. Increases damage to an opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle.
Okay, so only got the one skill.
Hello.
That's
welcome
right.
to the stream. Yes.
The other parts we got were just the SP increase. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, so so when a person's dead, they put dead over their.
Yeah, and their portrait also becomes grayed out.
Okay.
Oh, no, you take a look at Sayaka's real quick.
Yeah, the Monokuma, or I think you meant the Monokuma file.
We have an extra page. We get, if memory serves, we get more pages for each character in the report card as we increase our relationship value with them.
Oh. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I never got as far as the class trial in the mobile version, and it's been forever since I played the original. The PC version.
Gives us the means to learn more about them.
Maybe I have it on... I'm thinking maybe I have the original game on the 360. Did it come out with 360?
No.
Okay, then never mind. I have no clue where...
Before it became
So
called Trigger Happy Havoc, it was just Danganronpa on the PSP.
Gotcha. Also, hello,
And
welcome to the
just over
stream.
channel.
So ready?
Yep.
Okay, so how do we do this?
They'll give you the tutorial. Or Aden will.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial, so your votes will determine the results.
Or I guess I will.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. And the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then, everyone close your eyes and whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would it? Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat?
There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Real quick, I just want to mention if you can hear the game, like the characters voicing the lines in the game, we're just it's really low, so that's why we're voicing over them. So that's why if you hear double, that's why.
Yeah, and there's no way to fully mute the voices.
So I would either have to turn up the game audio to make sure that they're heard, or just we voice over them. And I think we voice over them. I think that's the better option.
Oh,
Yeah.
no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started! First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin!
It's time to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about anything. Because this isn't about me. Just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line.
Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more?
Should I say yes?
Yes.
You might want to, yeah, seeing as this is your first time experiencing it. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates.
Can I just say it's really funny? Like as the room is turning.
Seeing the cardboard cutout.
Yeah, the cardboard cutouts of the characters.
If you pay attention during like free time, whenever you're looking around and whatnot, or even during the investigation, they look the same.
Welcome back, Pomni, but depressed. Nice to see you again. They said, oh my god.
Hey, welcome back. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another, without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statement. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say.
Okay.
Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, and then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements, and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful.
It is kind of, Pomni brings up,
If you press...
hold on, not all the all the cardboard cutouts are staring at you. Oh, except for Toko.
Yep.
And Celeste. And Byakuya.
Yeah,
Okay, I guess it doesn't really apply. Close.
If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. One thing of note, if you shoot the wrong statement, you will lose some life as well.
Evidence of a struggle.
That's one of your truth bullets, and the only one you have. I assert that the one who murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono. The murderer took place in Makoto's room.
The killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
Shoot.
Those are the points you have to shoot. The yellow.
Oh wait. How do I shoot it again?
It'll probably tell
left
you here.
Mouse button. You can press escape to take a look.
It'll probably tell you here.
Something's off. Something's off about what was just said. Because if Saika hadn't resisted at all, There's no way. There's no explanation for what happened in my room.
For this
For this
first
first,
debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, possible weak spot, so to say. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the control key. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Yeah, see those gray dots in the, or where you see right now, those are like the statement points. So that's the first statement. Here's the second one.
okay.
And this is the reason why I was contemplating whether we should turn up the voice volume. Because they're actually talking here.
We can voice it the first time.
You need
Oh,
to
you gotta
actually aim at it.
You have to actually aim at the words.
Oh, okay.
And remember, you can
So I have
fast
to
forward.
aim at the words.
Yeah, you have to aim
Yeah.
at the colored words.
And fast forwarding does not also fast forward the time, so you don't have to worry about that.
I think like we
This
did
is
for-
actually one of the easiest
yeah.
things to do in the trials.
Hold on. Break.
You did it. Yep, you broke through.
Wait, just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things have been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle. A struggle between who and who? Between Sayaka and the killer, of course. So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
I think I went kind of the same, like the good route to make it do a deep voice for Sakura.
Mhm. She sounds like
Next
she's a
is the
smoker.
Subject. Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial. Oof.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka.
There's some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Oh,
Womp
you gotta
womp.
be quick.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's like Phoenix right, but
Because,
faster.
okay. Because the object that was thrust into Sayaka's stomach, it was almost certain the knife that disappeared from a certain location.
Here it comes.
Shoot.
There we go. No, I don't think it... I do think it was a knife. But not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife. Huh? A kitchen knife? After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing. Which means that knife must be the murder weapon. Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife. Where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a sec,
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
Nope.
She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere, just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit
There's
more
a bit
to
more
learn.
to learn about non-stop debates.
Oh,
Would you like to hear more?
yes.
You can concentrate by holding down the space key.
Slows down time.
Okay.
While you are concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone is saying.
Okay.
On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots.
Because sometimes there'll be statements in front of statements, kind of blocking you
Oh,
away
I
from
hated
shooting
that.
it.
I hated that so much. Concentrating like this
Okay.
consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Those hearts you were seeing are your concentration.
No, the blue things are.
Oh, okay.
The stars.
That's right, the stars. So I guess there's no question the kitchen knife was the murder weapon, but where's that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret when nobody was in the dining hall.
Like that?
Didn't
Yes.
even hesitate. And yeah,
Okay. Wait, hold on. Take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think? Tina?
huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So, you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so. You don't think so? No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this?
MJ?
I said my line. Hello?
Uh-oh.
Hi.
Okay.
I said my line.
Oh, Oh,
I
okay.
didn't hear it.
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto were in it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that? Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So, in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right? But if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule,
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer. Okay, so then who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
That's right, Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea. I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right. But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife? Actually, no, because, well...
Just spit it out already. I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned rooms. So I don't think that's the problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome.
Oh no.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there? Actually, there is one other possibility, right, Hina?
Oh yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there. Why didn't you say so in the first place? Well, because they're not here anymore.
Someone's not here anymore? Are you talking about...
Ayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall, and then later, she wound up dead.
Wait a minute.
What?
I'm kind of wondering if... Is she the one that grabbed the knife?
Let's keep
find
going.
out.
Saika? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen... Monokuma? Then Saika is the one who took the knife? That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water, but most likely...
Then the person who took the knife was the victim herself!
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
But you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after
No,
all!
you're wrong!
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess the most terrifying talent!
Damn. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder.
I wanted to make a noise.
They
That was
don't
not the one I wanted
understand.
to make.
Don't they understand?
It was
If they
perfect
convict me,
one-on-one.
everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because, you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Wait.
Can't look at your handbook right now.
Ah, shit.
I don't think.
What was it?
Keep going.
Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more?
Yes.
I like
As
Hangman's
things
Gambit.
advance further... Yes, it's a lot of fun. As things advance further in a class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around, and the letters already know. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order.
Oh, shit.
Use the mouse to aim and press the left mouse button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you will suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Something that should have been at the scene of the crime, but wasn't... That must be the crucial point. If we can figure out what that something is.
I love the music for Hangman's Gambit.
Okay.
See,
What do you
first case is
think it
always
is?
easy.
Gotta shoot it out. Keep shooting it.
Keep shooting. No, 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 no. Shoot A. No. You're trying to fill in the missing letter. There you go.
They have a health gauge.
Okay.
So you don't want to mess up.
Depending on the color, you have to shoot them multiple times.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor. So the culprit moved some evidence? Yes. If I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual for all... It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the scene of the crime if the crime scene was in my room. The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Yes, very true. Very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
But are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was a clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke.
You have to use the right click.
Okay. The evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed and the doorknob's about ready to fall off? Oh yeah, true. What does it mean?
I'm trying to bypass the lock. They ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Yeah, good luck
Makoto
with that.
said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here?
There's a bit more to
There's a
learn
bit
about
more.
non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more?
I think we'll just settle on
Yeah.
Aden being the narrator.
Sorry.
Okay.
From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. No matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important, because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Look at
So,
Choco
at
being
this
so
point-
smug.
For this part, we gotta look into or listen to anything about the doorknob, right?
I believe so, yes. Though it might be a little bit more than just that. Let's see what our truth bullets are.
Well, we only have
Oh, the
one
door
for
frame.
We only
Yeah.
have one for now. Later cases, you're going to have
That
more
is
than one
true.
truth bullet at a time. The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Nope.
Break.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right? Yes. Now that you mention it, that is true. Then why didn't your bathroom door open? Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true can be. Whatever I just said. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door. That's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked, so they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Oh! The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked. So they didn't know the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime... the crime took place in Sayaka's room. It took place in my room?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
Huh, what? Are you saying that the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Okay, Yago Toyota.
Yeah, you used it correct.
Beep beep.
I'm serious about showing my wife that
Squawk.
movie tomorrow.
Beep beep.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
We'll say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led them to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident, but the killer must have had been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly it wasn't open, right?
is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switch rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it!
That's what I've been trying to tell you! Okay, then who did it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
What happened if we can't decide who we think did it?
Well, then why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules! Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea? Yeah, our next on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you?
You don't get to sound so disappointed. It's fine. Just ask your question. Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Oh, maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right? I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in!
No, that can't be it either.
Oh? Trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular. Because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. What was it? Sayaka had originally asked Makoto to switch with her when someone attempted to force their way into her room. She became frightened. Is this the one?
Sounds like it. Could be wrong.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? What the hell's that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room.
Rob?
Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man, I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap, I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
And either it was Makoto, who lived there, or Sayaka, who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't, but
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
then that note, Sayaka wrote it? But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Right, you mean?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have been any effect on me.
But we can't. But we can't be sure anybody or anyone even got this note. And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened. Huh? What makes you say that? Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well, pay attention.
Well, another non-stop debate.
Okay. Dorm room plates. Okay, or nameplates. Okay.
Yep.
I think.
Well, let's find out.
Break.
The nameplates on my and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
Okay, so this
Oh.
was right.
They
I
got
think.
switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room, where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right.
Okay, so then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. So Sayaka or the killer?
Well, the
I'm gonna
killer
say
definitely
Sayaka,
didn't
right?
know. Yeah, because the killer definitely wouldn't have known.
Yeah. Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
Why would she switch them in the first place?
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling you'd switched rooms? Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
But we still don't know who it is. You goddamn idiot. Sayaka thought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
And we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight? Oh yeah! What's the deal with that sword? Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is when you look at her wrist,
I don't
Sayaka's
like
right
watching
wrist
this.
had been fractured. Her wrist was glittery. I think it's this one, right?
Yep.
Think so.
Hurry. It makes my wrist hurt
Oh,
thinking
you have to-
about it.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there, where her wrist was swollen, there's something glittery there. See? Is that gold? It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch the stuff, and it will stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because
I got it. Because she got hit with the sword right there on her wrist.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right. Then it's about time to solve this mystery.
what happened in my room. What led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn.
Bit more to
sorry.
learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more?
Yes.
Are you getting used to these non-stop debates?
Seems a lot of breaks for the non-stop debates.
What break?
Oh.
Huh?
Ow.
Starting with the next debate. Start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement.
Have fun.
If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet.
Okay.
Or you can use the mouse wheel.
Okay.
By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder.
Which is why I told you to not go with mean. God damn it.
For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Suck it. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Okay.
So when the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
That's what broke Miss
Okay,
Mizono's
sword-based
wrist.
attack.
So she tried to fight back, and she grabbed the kitchen knife and she had hidden it away.
If the person with the sword really did attack first, there's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
Which part got damaged? Was it the sword or the sheath?
I'm trying to think. What would be the perfect...
If you need to, you can also press the escape key during it to take a small break. The timer won't go down during that. So, what are your thoughts so far?
I'm trying to think what would be the combination. So, I think when he talks about the sneak attack, probably talk about the sheath.
Maybe. Which part of the sword got damaged? Was it the sword or the sheath?
The sheath.
Then the sheath should be our truth bullet by the sound of it.
And then the knife.
I don't know which statement, though, honestly. I can't recall.
Okay.
That's what you're going with?
Break.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
No. Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Huh? Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched.
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp. Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene. Stop jumping ahead! Slow down and explain it so I can get what the hell's going on. If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you're going to attack with the sword, you take it out of the sheath first, right? That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay. So how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with a kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against the attack from the knife?
Which means that whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Part of her body that shows she never used the sword? Wouldn't it be a broken wrist?
No.
Nope.
What would you use?
Her
to grab-
palms.
grab-
Oh, her palms!
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
Her palms were clean.
Welcome to the
You're talking about her palms. The palms of her hands are perfectly clean. So I don't think she even picked up the sword.
And how can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off its handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, that's not it at all. There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's certain regulation that talks about what happens. Isn't it the water's off?
She's afraid of water. Yes.
Off idol. That is hydrophobic. That would be interesting.
According to Monokuma's file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m.
Is it
In other
hydro or
words, at
aqua?
nighttime, the water in the bathroom shut off at night. Right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
Hmm? I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously. So, anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Sayaka. She had the kitchen knife. But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first. And the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka!
Now, do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
So she tried to lure somebody in Makoto's room to kill them. So if she would have survived, she would have tried to frame Makoto for that.
That's what it sounds like. No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation.
Indeed. They are all the actions of an assailant. Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not? Sayaka wanted to... on me? Well, I don't feel sorry she's dead now.
Oh. So how do you feel about Leon now?
I'm still gonna. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it in a second. That would. I'm gonna put a pin on my thoughts for now.
Okay.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out, while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away. So, that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto's capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why, out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms. Soft-hearted fool.
Plus, she was the ultimate pup sensation. Totally forgettable kid or national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Oh, wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit! But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife. The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder. Just hold on, that can't be true! Because...
Hey, you guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh, yeah. We've got to decide who we think did it.
Way to go, smart guy.
Oh,
Makoto. Of course, you would take that as a compliment. Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do?
Hello,
I mean,
welcome to the stream.
as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Bullshit.
Here are your truth books.
Okay.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it, but there's just aren't any more clues, right? Then let's review all the clues we found up to this point once more.
What's happening? We're gonna die!
There's still one clue left, I'm sure of it. Sayaka left it on the wall she was leaning up against.
Coming up on the second to last thing.
Break.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining. Wait. What did you just say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask. Can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it? Her left index finger had blood on it. That can only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure, I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it, but still... What the heck do those numbers even mean? 11037.
Hey, Chihiro, you're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit. No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see how any kind of meaning, or see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers. I'm the first one to figure it out.
Oh yeah,
Bullshit!
it looks like.
Shut up. I called it. I called dibs.
Oh,
It's mine.
What?
Credit is all mine.
No, it's just look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Oh, you're right. The connecting line is barely here, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking now, you can also read it as an N. Well, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray souls are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037 doesn't make any more sense than before. Damn, it's no use. I just don't... Bullshit. I figured it out.
I knew it all along. Yeah, rotate the image 180 degrees.
I already knew that.
No, you didn't.
Let's rotate it.
No. I didn't even need to rotate it.
Yep.
If you need that, it's fine.
Maybe I see something. Oh my god. Now I see it. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it?
How are you guys in this school? So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear.
Based on my suggestion.
You know what? Just for that, it's you, Kyoko.
Prove it. Bet you can't.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. Leon. Or more accurately, Leon.
I'm glad you know how to spell. Gotcha, bitch.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, so she had to write upside down, as it were.
Yeah, sure.
And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her and the letters will be inverted. They're all doing it. Whoa!
That
Crazy.
sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of? That I knew all along?
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of? You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
What? Y'all are crazy.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty? Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up shirt.
Yeah, that's right. There are plenty other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone is enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so. The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it. How it was disposed of, when it was or where it was disposed. Or when. Should I say where it was disposed?
No.
How it was disposed?
Yeah. I mean, think about it.
But there's something
How
about
to get over there.
How could you have gotten...
Yeah,
The gate was closed.
yeah. If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're going to say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting. Wait, what?
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty, and that's exactly what. What proves that Leon is the real killer.
Prove it.
Okay, shatter crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
What are you
Nope.
doing?
What's wrong with that? Nothing, that's what.
Ouch. That's a perfect rank.
Okay.
Womp womp.
No.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
It's that
Which was
third
the
one.
only possible suspect
One.
who ever had the trash room key.
You know you can hit space to slow it down.
Okay, so the person who would have had the key to the trash room was... Huh? Me? No! No!
There absolutely was a way to use the incinerator without using the trash room key. The killer was able to turn the incinerator on by using something I found on the ground nearby. I'm pretty sure it's that third one.
Yep.
Counter!
I figures next to
Hold
me.
on. I think I know.
I was gonna say real quick.
Hold on.
Can I say something real fast? I was saying,
Yeah, sorry.
my Junko figure is like positioned where like she's pointing at Apollo and Apollo is saying hold it.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key. But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you? Yes, you could, if you use this. What is it? Some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it? The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way.
Divine with it.
He threw it.
Divine with it.
that's not how you use it, though.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was on the last time I was down here.
It was off.
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Oh, come on, not now.
Hifumi had, without his knowledge, was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
The distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
You say ultimate fanfic creator to kill you now.
The killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would certainly be a little challenge. Would be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shifter brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then.
Come on, Discord, stop acting up.
Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Okay.
Listen to me. What the hell do you mean end this?
Say what you want, Leon. All the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. I didn't have the other minigame. That's right. However,
That's not until the
you'll
second
notice
game.
that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. The fast-paced thing where people are interfering,
Oh, that's V3.
it's in this too.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's a rhythm-based thing.
I thought that didn't start until the second game.
I could have sworn it was in this.
The taxi?
It's up to you to complete. Huh?
Never mind.
No,
oh,
not
wait,
the taxi.
not the taxi. Sorry, that's V3. Never mind. It's coming back to me.
Okay. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels.
For the seating, the empty one is right in front of Monokuma.
Okay.
Just an observation.
Hmm.
Like he could have picked any seat, any of the spots to be empty, but the empty is the one right in front of him.
Well, I mean, it does give him make it to where everyone is
Can be
able to
seen.
see him in some capacity.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
always viewed it as, like, so everyone can see him.
Yeah, he's to be the judge. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck, and as always, have fun.
So basically,
with this one, I have to piece together
You're
the comic book.
You're recreating the whole thing by making the comic, or by completing the comic.
So
You click on the panel, then click on
What
the
would go
circle.
on that page? Yeah. That,
You
or I
want-
believe you can even drag and drop.
That would be the end.
But yeah, you need to fill in all
You
of
need
these
it-
question marks.
Yeah. So you might want to start from the beginning.
You have 30 minutes. Yeah,
Or you can do it
might
from the
be better to
backwards,
do
it's
so,
fine.
but- Yeah. I don't think we have the clue for that. We'll see.
We do.
At least not yet.
We do.
does it? Oh, it's backwards. Like okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an
That's
actual
what I was saying.
manga.
You start from the beginning. Like that.
Oh!
What? What are you saying? Oh, about?
Like Rob, I had mistaken where one of the panels was.
So, found it, blocked. She ran into the room. He tried to...
That's not 30 feet.
Now for the final piece.
I think that's it.
Yep.
Oh, if it's wrong, we'll find out shortly.
I think it's better to take... Okay. I think I better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
I'll be right
Last
back.
night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person with their intending to kill them. I keep fucking up my reading. I don't know why. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I'd put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Yeah. Also, hello, welcome to the stream.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no idea of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open and took the kitchen knife. And stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
He looks
And with
so
that,
crazed in that
all her
image.
strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in the victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator.
Zaw.
So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room.
I'm surprised they didn't have a Monokuma there in front of the gate.
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gate, or gap in the gate, and hit the incinerator's switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball thrown was absolutely... fuck! The crystal ball thrown with absolute precision hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed.
For sure.
Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't even notice this, so they left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Complete.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's when you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object. Of course I do. I object. I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence?
Your
There we
first
go.
bullet time battle. This is it. It's about to begin. Would you like to hear more? This is the moment I was
Okay.
thinking of. I thought it was before the comic panels, so that's my bad.
I hate this.
Sometimes. Yeah, it's
Have
it's
fun,
rough.
Rob.
Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB BTW.
Ha.
During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm.
Okay.
It's a lot less complex than it sounds. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Press the right mouse button to lock on to an opponent's statement.
Okay.
Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center.
So destroy the statement you've locked onto.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain.
I'm already in pain. Bite me.
Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent, and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough, and you'll come out victorious.
Okay.
But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck, and have fun. Yeah, good luck.
Yep. When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something of their own to remove the screws? Could it have been...
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out.
Where's your proof?
You gonna lock on?
You kidding me?
Lock on.
He's doing better than I did my first try.
Yeah?
You almost got him. Almost got him.
Yep. I believe one more statement. Yep.
Final strike.
Without evidence, so bullshit. It's bullshit and you're just making it up.
Break.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them. You mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each one had inside.
Well, then that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been opened.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed they wouldn't be there wouldn't be one in the room. Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, 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 stupid.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, huh?
And if you used it for something else, you'll have to explain when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid.
So, you have no rebuttal.
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Hold on.
Nice.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all. Make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
That never ceases to get me.
Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case, the one that killed Zayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Hold on a second.
Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
I can't believe it.
You son of a bitch! What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice. It was kill or be killed. So that's why I killed her first. None of you are any different. One's wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this. I was just unlucky, that's all.
Ugh.
Hey, come on. You expect me to just accept my own death?
Everything's becoming clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about it, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I saw her, if I was her, the video actually had something to do with me. I can't even imagine.
Yes, you can. You got your own tape.
Huh?
I'm yelling at Makoto because he's like, I couldn't even imagine. I was like, you got your own DVD. Yes, you could.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep.
Now that we're trapped here with no way out, they're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here.
The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To see this, like that happen, or see something like this happen to them, and Sayaka.
I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant.
And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you by my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's it.
Boy, howdy. The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships? Oof. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
I understand. Really, I do. Yup. You're in utter despair, thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that? All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. But
That's enough.
as angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Damn it.
Oh, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. You just barely avoided punishment, you did. Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the Grad's trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second. I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her. Yeah, that's it. I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
How exactly was that self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong? You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing.
but you chose not to. It is not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder.
No. That's not...
Stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Aika. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him.
What?
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened. To Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put mind.
Oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world.
What?
Is it that kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Just shut up.
Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for! The punishment!
I'm begging you. Please, don't do this.
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment for Leon Kawata, the ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
No.
Oh.
Game over. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment.
Okay. Okay.
Whew.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Just wait. Just wait.
I'm pretty sure he would have been dead after being dragged that fast. Oh! Oh no. What? What?
They're forced to watch.
Take me out.
Oh fuck.
1,000 blow.
Blows.
I didn't see the S. That's my bad.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
god! Holy shit.
Pretty nuts, right?
Holy shit.
And that's probably one of the more tame ones.
Yeah.
What we saw. That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else can we call it?
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What? What? What's going on?
I can't take it anymore. Did we really have to keep doing this?
Yes.
I just can't take it.
Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you've gotta do is swear to cut ties, or all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Man, fuck you! Why the fuck are we doing this? Doing all of this evil shit to us?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy. Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear. So why are you putting an upstanding uncitizen like me through such a grueling ordeal? Huh, it seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. Aw, that's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
You piece of shit! I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free from your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learned all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here to forever?
What are you trying to say?
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Anyway, let's get to the Blackened's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for, after all.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. Huh?
And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality.
End of chapter 1.
Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. Ugh. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone. Their voices... But it was in that moment.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
She moved in closer and whispered in my ear.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about.
It's about Sayaka, isn't it?
I'm surprised you figured it out. I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of the case yourself. You wanted me to... Oh. Wow.
Or you wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? You thought... The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you could know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you.
What?
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care about what happened to you, she never would have left that message.
Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that that's what it was. Anyway, she was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure. It's almost ironic when you think about it.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward. Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation.
Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memory with me wherever I go.
So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you.
As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey, by the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
Oh, well. I'm psychic.
What, huh?
Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition.
Nice bookmark there, huh?
Yeah.
Or bookend,
The end.
considering that seemed to be Sayaka's catchphrase.
Yeah.
To be continued. Oh, cool. We got the despair back.
We got a present for
not
murdering
something-
someone.
This is one of those presents you can't gift to anyone.
Yeah.
My recollection.
All right. So, what'd you think? Rob, first class trial and first execution.
Holy shit!
You've seen nothing yet.
Yeah.
You've definitely not seen anything yet. That was like one of the
It's gonna get
tamer-
worse, isn't it?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
Oh shit!
That, like I said,
You
that was
ain't
the
seen
tame. That
anything.
was the tame one. It gets much, much worse. And I can't wait to see your
Oh,
reactions
fun.
for them all. All right, let's find out. Are we gonna have to face double trouble tomorrow?
Did he just save?
Hmm?
Has he saved?
Yeah. He did.
Yeah, I saved.
Oh.
I'm gonna close out the game.
Okay. It's kind of spooky music anyway for this.
Oh, will we have to guess the song titles for each of us, or
Also, puppy power.
and Puppy Power?
Let's find out. The music's still going. The game music. No, it's not.
I figured I'd leave it on.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Time. Oh, this is actually on the edge of my seat now. What is it gonna land on?
Wow.
Oh, good.
Did any of us
None
make
of us
puns?
made puns.
I sure
No.
didn't.
I didn't.
Unless-
I almost did once, but that would have been the only one, so we're safe.
Sweet. That's fun. No double trouble. All right. On that note, ending screen is up,
And puppy power.
and no puppy power.
All right,
well,
everybody.
double troubles, including puppy power. But anyway.
Yeah, true. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us all in our socials, it's all in the description down below, as well as Aden and MJ's streaming stuff. Follow our daily content as well as the weekly podcasts. On the YouTube side of things, this is Rob, Aden, and MJ. I don't know why I did it. You know,
Yeah.
I recorded a lot of videos today, so I'm on that note.
It's all good.
This is Rob, Aden, MJ, signing off. Have a good one. Take care. We'll see you guys next video.
Peace out, my friends.
See ya.
On the Twitch end of things, you know what to do. You can find both Rob and Aiden's socials and channels on my channel in the About tab underneath the Friends panel. Tune in tomorrow night around 10:30 p.m. Eastern, where we will start Chapter 2 of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Who will die? Who will be the culprit? Who knows? You're gonna have to tune in to find out. But until then, class is dismissed. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, goodbye.
Good luck and have fun.